back. So, I was in the middle of working on my Arrma Kraton 8S. I'm actually adding an ESC fan to my MMX8S. So, I figured I would show you what I'm doing. Now, when you're doing these game changer fans, especially with these lids on, it's very hard to find a bolt that is long enough. But what I found is these are captured hinge pins. They actually have a nut on each side is what these are. So in turn I make a stud. These are actually for a slash. Here's a stock slash pin. As you see, it's pretty much the perfect length. So what I do is I get these captured ones that are a little thicker, and I do have to drill them out. So I usually only drill out 2 of them. So you're going to go ahead, drill them out a little bit, and then all I do is now I have a studded fan area. And in order to screw these in to the base, all I do is take my drill, take the bit off, I put these captured hinge pins into my drill, and I actually self-thread them into this plastic so that they're nice and secure and they're not going to come off. And then I'll take the fan, get the wires in the direction I want to go, and then since I drilled them out, there you go. And I'll put a couple of washers and nuts on top, and then we have ourselves a fan mount. So I just wanted to show that because I know some people struggle with finding hardware that's long enough, especially, you know, for these fans. But you can always make captured hinge pins and just, you know, put them in there with washers and nuts. Alright, so what I'm doing is adding these aluminum spacers just to take up some of that slop. And then I don't think I have a driver that small here. I might, but I don't know. And there we go. So now I have a game changer fan securely mounted to my ESC. So the next thing I'm going to do, because I have the Coke can motor in here and the Castle fans just aren't keeping this big motor as cool as I'd like it to be, probably going to mount up the Beast, the 4-pack. Gotta have the 4-pack. So much stuff. Keep hardware on all my builds, so I always have extra hardware. I'm going to make sure the body fits. There we go. So we should have plenty of room. Oh yeah. So we have plenty of room to the top of the body so that we're not getting it stuck. Now this does have an M2C chassis. This is my extreme build, and I think the next thing I'm going to do is probably make a guard for the top of these fans, because I don't need rocks going in here, which I don't know if it'll hurt it, but let me see if I can plug in a battery. Now that's moving some air. If that don't keep, wow. If that don't keep that motor cold, I don't know what will. Look at that. Just starts sucking. That's funny. And then on the back side, you can't even get it close to the motor without it trying to blow it away. It's literally floating. That's how much air is coming out the bottom right here. If that don't keep this, and one fan is over the gear housing, so it's also going to keep these gears cold, and hopefully that Loctite from coming off the tip of this motor, because that's happened so many times. But there we go. There's the 4-pack, and then there's the ESC mounted up. See if I can get that fan spinning. There we go. That's all the fans spinning. And I'll be running 4S and 4S, so it'll be 8S. I'm going to wire these up to the balance ports on each side. And then, yeah, this isn't going to bounce down. This should be fine. So we'll see how it holds up. So there we go, guys. Went ahead and changed out the factory fan, and got the Kraton 8S all wired up. To a 4-pack and a single. So I am going to leave the Castle fans over here. So I'll actually be running 4, 5, 6, 7 fans on this setup. And that should keep this thing cold for as long as I'm going to run it. There we go, guys. So 1 battery to each side. I am running 4S and 4S anyway, so I'm gonna set up some balance leads now and get this thing wired in, and that way when I go rip it, I'll have everything I need working on this this Kraton 8S. And that should be plenty to keep it over geared the way I have it now. There we go. Poor body's taking a beating. I still have to get the roof sliders as well, so I will have to get these in because, as you see, they're starting to fall through. I really gotta find out what happened to my roof sliders for this thing, since I ordered them months ago. And I always keep all the rubber bands here in case I need rubber bands. But there we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys on my next video. Kraton 8S is an animal.